How's it going, everyone? Jacob Rothenberg here. I am filming right now live on Facebook, and this will be reposted on YouTube. And what I want to talk about today is why fiction publishing in 2020 is a horrible idea to pursue as a business model or as a way of making money online alone. So let me explain. So in the last 2 years, that I've been even engaged in fiction. Even as like a spectator, when I started out with nonfiction, and I've been doing fiction full time, like in the trenches for now a little over a year. And even in the year that I've been fully engaged, I did go from like 0 to 8,000 in 30 days. Then I reached, I think, breaking even in that 90 days with making. I had to spend 34,000 to make 34,000 back. But at the time that I've been in Amazon as a fiction publisher, I've seen so many changes with Kindle Unlimited, with pricing strategies, even just tropes and general trends and user demand, that it's hard to keep up with what is working currently. And using the same strategies, simply put, from 6 months back, will cause you to fail with romance fiction, with publishing romance. So I'm going to just be very blunt and direct on what I'm talking about. If you've noticed, as a fiction publisher, in romance particularly, your page reads, your KU, your KEMP, your KU page reads are just not going to be the same as they were 2 years ago, last year, even 6 months ago. Reason being, from what I've seen, at best, I believe that Amazon is currently being delayed with KU page reads. And I am going to just have to say that page reads are currently an unreliable source of gauging profit or even making income with fiction. Just because you get so many, you used to get so many page reads for achieving a rank. But nowadays, you can even reach top 100 on the entirety of the Amazon store and not even hit 50,000 page reads a day with your top 100 title. But imagine, Facebook ads has not changed with their spend and the amount of spend that it really takes to get your book to the top 100, not including your email list that you've built up, etc. So you are in a position right now with KU to where you can't really make reliable income. You can still make a profit, but the profit is not nearly as good as it used to be a year ago. And it is just not worth tying up so much cash flow, so much spend that you're putting into romance in terms of Facebook ad spend. Is it even still worthwhile to run Facebook ads? I've looked at the top 100 store as of yesterday on Amazon. And when I was browsing through yesterday, I didn't see a single romance title that was not an Amazon imprint until number 65 on the top 100 list. Like, we are seeing less authors, less romance publishers being willing to spend so much money to get into the top 100 just because, straight and simple, it's not reliable in terms of KU page reads being reported, and it's just not profitable like it used to be. So I want to make this analogy, and hopefully it's not too confusing, but imagine you have a sport, a competitive sport, let's say basketball. But imagine you have your set of rules of basketball. However, the rule set changes every 3 months. And with the rules just changing so drastically, you have to like relearn the game of basketball every 3 months to stay in tune with what strategies are optimal and what works best with the game. And romance publishing and romance fiction is no different. So, again, using the same strategies that was working beautifully a year ago and even worked decently 6 months ago will just not suffice with results. So the solution here, guys, is thankfully there is now a meta. There is now a set of strategies that do work actually wonderfully well with romance. And we're seeing a shift from staying exclusive from KU to now going wide and making a strategy play that is more focused on overall profit margin than top line revenue. Now, is it cool to gross $1 million in revenue when you're just starting from scratch? Absolutely. But what if it costs you $900,000 to make that $1 million? Then, it's not that impressive, to only make 100K net. But what if you have a strategy to where you can have a much higher profit margin, tie up less cash flow, and actually make even more cash profit than what's been possible before with fiction publishing? It is possible, and you need to get ready for what needs to be done in 2020. So I implore you, if you haven't already, check out the Romance Publishing Playbook that we've got at romancepublishingacademy.com. Get the playbook, read through it, and if you are serious about succeeding as an author, if you're serious about starting a fiction publishing business, book a call with myself and with Sue, and we'll work together with you on coming up with a system on making consistent sales, making sales profitably, getting away from the mess that is KU currently, and making sure that you're not frustrated, banging your head against the wall with strategies that used to work and other courses even taught, but just don't work anymore. Because we want you to do what's going to be sustainable for 2020 and set you up for success. So check out the site, check out the playbook, and schedule a free call with us. So until then, guys, leave any questions you have about fiction publishing, either in the Facebook comments or on YouTube here below, and check out our other videos. Until then, take care.